Hey Zane, it's Mommy. Are you being good? You better be being good. Be nice to Serenity. Okay, I'm going to read you one of my favorite stories as a little kid. It's about having a good work ethic and not being lazy and helping out other people. It's called The Little Red Hen. See? Well, it's backwards, but. One day the little red hen found a grain of wheat. Oh my, she thought, this is very exciting. I know just what I will do. I will plant it and reap it and grind it and bake it. Then I'll have some bread to eat with my tea. See? The little red hen got her shovel and headed out to the field. On her way, she saw Donna Duck resting in a hammock between two trees. Yoo-hoo, she called, waving to him. Slowly, Donald opened his eyes. Will you help me plant this grain of wheat? She asked. Donald shook his head. Not I. I've come to the farm for a vacation, he explained. Very well, thought the little red hen, and she continued on her way. Next, the little hen ran into Pluto. Will you help me plant this grain of wheat? She asked, but Pluto didn't even look up. He was too busy digging a hole for his bone. Very well, thought the little red hen, and she continued on her way. Then the little red hen saw Donald Duck's nephews, Huey, Dewey, and Louie. Will you help me plant this grain of wheat? She asked. We can't, they said. We're playing ball. Well, then I will plant it myself, said the little red hen. And that is what she did. And the grain of wheat grew and grew and grew. And soon, sure enough, it was ready to reap. There's Pluto. There's Huey, Dewey, and Louie. The little red hen went to get her sickle to cut the wheat. She passed Donald Duck, his nephews, and Pluto on her way to the field. Will you help me reap the wheat? The little red hen asked Donald Duck. Not I. I am sunbathing. Pluto was still busy digging a hole. We are busy climbing this tree, Donald Duck's nephews told her. Well then, I will just reap it myself, said the little red hen, and that is what she did. See, that she is asking for help, that she is harvesting that. After the little red hen reaped the wheat, it was ready to be taken to the mill and ground into flour. Will you help me take the wheat to the mill? The little red hen asked Donald Duck. Donald Duck yawned. He was on his raft in the pond. Not I. I am swimming, as you can see, he replied without even looking up. The little red hen walked on and soon passed Huey, Dewey, and Louie. Will you help me take the wheat to the mill? She asked. We're playing a game of leap duck, Huey explained. As for Pluto, he was deep down in his hole by then. So the little red hen didn't even bother asking him. Well then, I will take the wheat to the mill myself, she said, and so that is what she did. There's Donald is sunbathing. There's Huey, Dewey, and Louie. Playing leap duck. The little red hen went up the hill to Mickey Mouse's mill, and within the hour she had a sack of fine flour. Now who will help me make the flour into dough? The little red hen asked when she returned. Not I, mumbled Donald Duck. I am reading a book. Pluto was busy digging still. Sorry, said Huey, Dewey, and Louie. We are chasing butterflies. Well then, I will make the dough myself, said the little red hen at last, and so that is what she did. There's Donald. There's Huey, Dewey, and Louie. The little red hen mixed the flour into a dough. What fun, she thought to herself as she shaped the dough into a loaf and put it in a nice hot oven. The smell of fresh bread filled her kitchen. As soon as the loaf had turned golden brown, the little red hen took it out. Bread smells so good when it's cooking. Carefully, the little red hen placed the bread on the windowsill cool where she set the table. She spread out a clean cloth and on it she put a dish of creamy butter, a jar of homemade strawberry jam, and a pitcher of cold milk. And then she's baking it, and she's about to eat it. And now, said the little red hen to herself, who will help me eat the bread? The smell had drifted out all the way out to the meadow. I will, Donald Duck exclaimed, jumping up at once. Pluto barked and wagged his tail. We will, shouted Huey, Dewey, and Louie, letting their balls, hats, and butterfly nuts fall to the ground. See? But the little red hen shook her head when they arrived. No, she declared. When I asked all of you to help me make the bread, you were too busy. Now I will eat it myself. And so that is what she did. See? So what do you think of that story? You think they probably should have been nice and helped her? No, nothing in life comes free. You have to work for your bread. You have to earn it. Mommy's gonna make you get a lemonade stand when you're like 4 years old. Buy your own clothes and shoes. No, mommy's just kidding. Love you, Zane. Be good.